Good day to everyone watching. I'm Luis Ulep along with my classmates Brian NEGRADAS and Keisha Toledo, and we are about to discuss why equity is important in taxes. All three of us think that all citizens must pay taxes according to their income. Fairness is what equity is all about. It makes sure that each person receives what they require. This distinction is crucial in taxation since there are no clear disparities in opportunities and outcomes for many citizens. The word equity is used to refer to fairness and justice and is different from the word equality. In that equity acknowledges that we do not all start from the same position and that inequities must be acknowledged and corrected. Taxes are a compulsory contribution to state revenue that is automatically deducted when we make any purchase. This includes items like food, clothing, and other necessities. Taxation is part of being a citizen in our country and is something that we all have to accept as part of the system. Although taxes help for the government funds in order to make our economy better, it can be a liability for others, especially for those who have very low income. Taxes can also be unfair and ask less from very rich individuals, and it may be also decrease people spending due to high tax, especially for the poor. Taxes should be evenly distributed in everybody, depending on their salary, in order for taxes to not be unfair and a liability.
Equity on taxes is a good addition to the taxation system because people have different circumstances and abilities to pay. Tax is needed by the government because they need money to provide service and make the experience of everyone better. Tax, however, can be a burden to those who are struggling financially, especially now that inflation is going up and the prices of food and gas, especially gas and food, are going down. South Korea and Canada have implemented a very good tax system with high equity rates. So countries that has low equity rates should strive to become like South Korea and Canada. There are significantly less people below the poverty line in South Korea and Canada than countries who have low equity rates like Philippines, Russia, and Ukraine. Equity means fairness and justice to people who are less privileged. Equity on taxes will revoke the rich and powerful people's tax shield and have them pay more. People who has more properties will have to pay more taxes, but people with more properties would usually mean that they have money to pay taxes. And then the people who doesn't have properties can't pay taxes. Once again, equity means fairness and justice to those who are less privileged. Equality does not always mean fair.
In conclusion, equity on taxes can be a huge help to the economy. When people contribute taxes according to their salary, this makes taxes not a liability to them, although it may be hard since taxes are automatically deducted from people's expenses. It will still be way much easier if the government implemented that taxes will only be paid by citizens according to their salary. Several researchers have also conducted that countries with equity on taxes have higher economic growth, which is why I believe that the Philippines should try to practice and reach out and research more on why equity on taxes can be an important thing. And when there is no equity on taxes, taxes can become a big liability for others, especially for the poor when they have low income. And for the rich and wealthy people, taxes can mean nothing to them, or they can be shielded from the taxes sometimes the rich doesn't even pay taxes, which is very unfair. And I think that the government should look more onto this and promote equity on taxes, and that the rich should pay taxes accordingly to the amount of salary that they are getting. This also applies to the poor. If they have low salary, then they should also have low taxes. It should all be balanced and with equity, because this can help the economy become a better place, and it can help make the economy grow more, especially for the country.